This is A Scoundrel in the Making by Tarah Scott, narrated by George Ellington. Copyright Tarah Scott, 2018. All rights reserved. No part of this publication may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form or by any means without the prior written permission of the author, nor be otherwise circulated in any form of binding or cover other than that in which it is published, and without a similar condition being imposed upon a subsequent purchaser. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents are either the product of the author's imagination, or are used fictitiously, and any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, business establishments, events, or locales is entirely coincidental. A Scoundrel in the Making. Retired spy Abigail Matheson has inherited the title of Marchioness of Buchman upon the death of her cousin. The title, which her cousin inherited from her father, should never have been hers. But that annoyance is forgotten when the Raven, Abigail's superior, introduces her to Sir Stirling James. They request her assistance on one final mission: find the stolen crown jewels of Scotland. Lord Reade, brother to Robert Murdoch, the Earl of Kinwell, has been given the opportunity to gamble with men who can afford to lose a lot of money. And a lot of money is exactly what Reade needs if he is to save his family's ancestral home from creditors and prevent his brother's family from being forced onto the streets. The catch: he must work with a beautiful spy to find the thief who stole the honours of Scotland. Surely he can ignore her long enough to salvage his family's fortune. The string of suitors determined to be the next Marquis of Buchman proved too much of a distraction, however, and Reade is forced to take matters into his own hands. Chapter 1. Abigail sipped her third glass of champagne and casually scanned Lady Bingley's crowded ballroom. Extravagant balls such as this were as natural to her as breathing. If she were attending as Lady Abigail, wayward daughter of the Marquis of Buchman, or even as Carlotta Durand, daughter of Richard Durand, wealthy French merchant, attending a ball as Lady Abigail, dutiful daughter of John Matheson, the Marquis of Buchman, was another matter. Here in Inverness she was just a marquis's daughter. Well, more than that now. 6 weeks ago her cousin, the most recent Marquis of Buchman, went and died of a fever. As a result, Abigail had become the Marchioness of Buchman, heir to her father's title, lands, and money, and all the headaches that position entailed. The transition from spy to Marchioness had come as a shock.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?